Jumping right in with another gear review. Maxpedition Mini Pocket Organizer. There's a million reviews on this thing out there. And figured I should just add my own. Just tell my thoughts on it. It's probably not going to be too much different than anyone else's, but you can see the stuff I carry in it too. So, picked this up on, I think I got this from Amazon or eBay. Got it for pretty cheap. Then when I got it, I had this looped field right here. And no, I wanted to put a patch on there, but I don't have any patches. Not big into keeping random morale patches or anything. So I looked up on eBay and I found this little zombie hunter one for, I think it was like $3 shipped. So, I thought that was pretty cool. So, you do have a looped field right here on the front for morale patch. You do have this, this area right cut from here down is a mesh pocket. You can put stuff in there. I'm not really sure what to put in there. I keep this thing pretty full, as you can see. It's pretty thick and this kind of bulges out, so I don't really know what to put in there. It's got a molly back. We got some molly webbing there. You got a nice carry handle. 550 cord pulls on YKK zippers. The zippers are amazing. As you can see, this thing is pretty thick. I can get my hand around it, but it's about that thick. It's pretty friggin' thick. I know you can't really tell how that thick is, but it's pretty friggin' thick for how small it is. Zippers still work fabulous. Fabulous! Keep all my stuff in here that I will either use, need, and last ditch kind of effort, or just handy things to have in my on my person, pretty much. So from left to right, I have cheap lighter. I don't have to carry matches or anything because I live in the city. I don't start many fires, and if I do, it's like helping a friend light a cigarette or something like that. This thing is never used, basically. I personally don't smoke, so it's kind of useless. If I have to light a candle, that's a good thing right there. Next up is the pink Victorinox Classic. Yes, it's pink for breast cancer awareness. Totally cool with that. I'm a big supporter of breast cancer awareness. Typical thing, it has toothpick tweezers, a small blade. Let me get this out for you. On this side, it's got a small blade and a file with Phillips or a flathead screwdriver or little mini pry bar if you really want to pry with that, or something to clean your nails out, whatever. And then on this side, it's got the fantastic Victorinox scissors. Those things work great. And that's just a little kind of backup knife if I need it. Next up is the Husky Torx bit driver. There's a whole bunch of bits in the back of this. It's pretty cool. It's great for knives, scopes, if you have scope mounts that use Torx bits, pretty much anything like that. Next up, we got a real nice pin. It's just a, well, it's not anything fancy. It's not like a zebra or you guys' what the hell are those Fisher Space pins? It's just a pin. I picked it up. It was like $3. It's pretty nice. Right's nice. It's Uniball 1.0. Tells us Jetstream from Uni, whatever. Pretty nice pin. It's just really smooth. Next up is just a Sharpie. Gotta have Sharpies. Sharpies are a necessity. That covers it for the front pouches. On the left, I'm going to work my way to the right, and then I'll go to the back pouches. Next up, I'm not going to take it out because it's kind of a pain to get back in. It's a about 15 feet of OD green paracord, all wrapped up. Next to that is 3 AAA batteries. I usually have 2 AA batteries which sit on top of these, but my LD20 needed new batteries, so I'm using those currently, and I'll replace them. Next to that, I keep a Gerber clutch. Not the greatest multi-tool in the world. It's cheap, it works. These pliers come in handy. These little pliers have actually got my truck unstuck in a sticky situation. Long story on that. Underneath, I'll just skip to the back. Underneath everything, got a cheap Gerber pocket piece of shit sharpener. It's like $2. I put it on this little hang thing that's in the back, and just put some paracord through there and made a loop. Works pretty good. Also got some yellow zip ties. Chose mini zip ties because it's kind of hard to fit large zip ties in here unless you're bending them, and usually you don't need anything bigger than a mini. Also chose yellow because it's easy to see. So if I'm out hunting and I'm like, shit, I need something to mark my trail or something, I can mark it with mini zip ties that are bright yellow. Below that, I have about 10 feet of digital camo duct tape wrapped around a spent gift card in a Ziploc bag because I don't like sticky shit all over my gear. That covers it for the entire left side. Back right side, I dropped it. Alright, I'm back. For the back right side, the thing I dropped was this big folding diamond sharpener for knives. Great when you're going hunting and you forget to sharpen your knife, or the knife you have is just all of a sudden dull, or whatever the case may be. It's good to have this. It goes well with the pocket sharpener from Gerber. Behind that, I have on this little paracord loop, got a #1 beaner, S-beaner, and a cheap little light. I don't like the brightest thing in the world, but for how small it is, it's better than nothing. If I need it, I got it. And then behind that, I've got a little notebook for, you know, writing. If I'm stuck on an island, I can write a note in a bottle or some shit. That kind of covers everything I got in it. If you all are looking into buying one of these, or interested in one of these, or you're thinking about getting one, just go buy it. It's seriously amazing. Seriously, when they say it's hard use gear, it is. I've had this thing for about 7 months. It shows nowhere. I carry it literally every day. I took it hunting with me, used it quite a bit. Seriously, just a great piece of gear to have, and highly recommended to anyone who's looking for something to EDC, something to carry, toss in a bug out bag, something, you know, just anything. We'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.